think I'm back. Computer froze up right there. Haven't had that in a while. Nothing really of interest here for me yet. SNDK is actually pretty interesting. SNDK is moving up pretty aggressively here. Just watching the price action on SNDK here. Couple orders to the top side here, looking to get filled. 631. 631 got filled. It's a nice 1 minute candle to the upside for SNDK. SNDK still grinding up here. Just watching this price action on it. It's moving up real fast. I should say it's been pretty aggressive move up. So I'd be looking for a pullback. See what SNDK does here. This volume is very dry up here. It's died off significantly here. Decent order at 635 for MU here. We'll take a long puts here. I'm looking for the move down. This volume's very dry up here. See if we can squeeze down from here, make a move to the downside, 2 contracts. Stop out would be 633, right above this candle here, if it goes against us. So short biased here, long puts, expecting the put to go up as the stock moves down if it does. That's what we're looking for now. So far it's looking good. We're up almost $5 with 2 contracts. It's about $1,000. See where this takes us here. We didn't quite get to our level, but the move up was very aggressive with volume drying out as we got up, so that was my cue here for this trade. On the 15 minute here, it tested R3 very nicely, as we can see. So what I'm interested in is if it's gonna R3 to S3 traverse. If that were the case, it'd be a good trade for me. I really need spine cues to lose it. Today's the day if it's going to happen. I want to test this, at least this $600 level. I'd want it to test that. Three minutes, this candle, 15 minute, 30 minute candle will close. We're really starting to slide off here, volume's dying down, so buyers will either step in relatively soon right now, or this is going to dump with some pretty heavy volume. Right now we have 1600 unrealized. Watching price action here. SPY's still moving down. Same with Q's. As it is moving down the SPY and Q's, volume's starting to die off. We have 1 minute till this candle closes. 15 minute, 30 minute. Would have been a good idea to partial here, but I'm just holding. So 15-minute candle here, bit of indecision candle, 30-minute candle, bought up, sold off, still very much a green candle though. 60-minute looks more bullish than bearish for sure. So we shall see. Maybe I should have partialed. Maybe I should have closed my position down there. Taking that win. It's coming back as of right now. Still in the trade here. Just watching the price action. Spine cues. May have found the bottom here. Volume's drying up here on SNDK on the 1 minute. See if we're going to squeeze up or down here in a sec. Testing this little low right here. See what it does. R4 on the 3-minute chart seems to find some support right here. So see what it does. Let's see if it loses it. Volume's very dry. Look at the 3-minute here. I'd love to see a leg down as volume starts to increase as well. That'd be really nice. Volume's very dry here. 2-minute, you can see. You can see a clear level of support here is definitely the 615. Looks like it's trying to squeeze up here. Playing this range right here. Testing that level here. Going to get out at break even, if at anything, so. Still in the trade. 2 contracts. Would have been a good idea to take a partial here, take 1 contract off, put some money in my pocket. This is what happens when you lose a lot, is that you're just preying on a big winner essentially. That's not smart. You should always put money in your pocket when you can. There are lots of orders at 635, right above my stop. This is an interesting thing with options, is this move, this candle here on the strike price, or whatever you want to call it. It shows me how much in profit I am or loss I am. The initial move down to this area here, we were in at 11, got all the way up to 22 bucks. And then as it pulled back and pretty much tested the same exact level, it's at 18 bucks rather than 22. So that's the thing with options, is time is your enemy. And keeping that in mind, it's nice when the move goes in your favor rather quickly, because the longer it takes for it to happen, worse risk to reward you have, less risk to reward. So like if this were to pull back down to this area again, I wouldn't expect it to be back up at the $18 level. But let's say it moves down fast and gets some momentum, it'll squeeze through this candle really fast. So spine cues, not ready to move down yet. Now I'm just in the chop of this. I should have took my partial at the VWAP. Lots of orders at 635. Wouldn't be surprised if we squeeze here and makes that move up. So this strategy, this is like my best strategy. Works to a T. And when I do it, obviously I haven't been doing it as of lately, but I think target profit areas to look for when you get this quick move up is maybe like halfway down of it, 50% of it seems to always pull back at least 50% of the move from the initial swing point. And a lot of times it does retest the opening candle that I've noticed, which is what I was looking for. But if we get a move back 50%, very nice clean price action to it, it's a good idea to partial, put money in my pocket. 10,000 shares just stacked up here on the bid. 621.10 looking to get filled. That order got filled. It's a decent sized buyer right there. Let's see if it holds that level or not. Looking to lose this 614 level, that'd be nice. Spine keys are just range bound now. Unless there's like really big news out, the market just goes sideways non-stop. So playing ranges is your best bet for like small base hit wins. And then when there's like some huge economic news that comes out, stirs up the world, then it's a good time to play a breakout and just hold it more long term until the market says otherwise. My personal opinion. Just from what I've seen to notice. Like SPY and Qs today seem to be like the sell-off day. It's been moving down pretty aggressively on the daily and weekly chart. But for the most part, it's just been going sideways. Nothing really interesting going on with it. Five-minute chart on SNDK. Volume is, look at this volume profile. This is crazy. So it's a matter of time before volume starts to pick up at some point and either moves it up or down. And it could go sideways too, but look at that volume. So we move up, tons of volume, start to pull back, volume's diminishing here. But like, man, that volume is so dry. It's crazy. So then here in a moment, or at least at some point, you expect the volume to start to pick up, or at least do something. So 15 minute, 30 minute are going to close here in 2 minutes. 15 minute making more of a bull flag, so be nice if we could lose this area of support right here, this 615 level. Pretty significant area of support for the trade that I'm in. 30 minute here, holding above VWAPs, trying to hold above this close of this candle, so we'll see what these next 2 minutes bring. That volume profile in 5 minutes, crazy. If this can move down as volume starts to pick up on that 5 minute, this will for sure go in my favor. At least that's what I'm imagining. Spine Q's testing the low of today. Let's say it loses that with some volume, then we'll be looking good. Let's see what this 5 minute does here. So 15:30 about to close here, 10:30. Always flip through your time frames here as we get to these bigger time frame numbers. So 20 seconds till this closes, nothing really going on here. As we can tell, we're just going sideways, and then with that volume, makes sense why we're going sideways. 30 minute here, nothing going on, indecision candle. By indecision, we can see we're just going up and down, up and down, up and down. So nothing really going on there. The 30 minute on the SPY's shooting star candle, like bought up, sold off, so that's nice. Same on the 30 minute candle for Q's, bought up, sold off. So, just curious to see if SPY is going to make another leg down with some volume here. If it does, this will definitely move in our favor, I'd imagine. But it's a matter of the sellers are going to step in here. Looking to test this range here, it looks like we're creeping up on it. Let's see what happens here. Look at that volume profile on the 3 minute. It's just slowly dwindling down. If you could draw a slope on it, trend line. Looks like it's just slowly dying down. We're just looking to lose that 613 level, 614 level. If it loses that, I'd expect another leg down. Next area of liquidity after that be around 610. Look for this move to happen sooner than later. Have to get ready. And that volume on the 3 minute still just dwindling down. And here in a minute, at some point, expect the volume to start to pick up. All the bigger orders are at 635, so can't be surprised the price just wants to gravitate towards 635. You know, unless buyer cues show some weakness and break down. Volume profile still hasn't kicked in yet. Buying or selling program hasn't kicked in yet. You can see 5 minute candles still very low volume. Okay, we're starting to get some price action here. Let's see what happens. See if something comes about it, or if nothing comes about it. Testing that 615 level here. Just thinking about it. It's the perfect time to test it with this lack of volume. Because if they can push down through it, the volume will start to pick up. And that's when, if it's the real selling program, people will start to pile in, move in my favor, but we have to get that confirmation first. We have to see it to believe it. Can we lose 615? That is the question. Q's testing the bottom of its head and shoulders pattern. Alright, it's looking to test it now. You can see the price is currently there, but like, look where this is, 18 bucks rather than 22. So I said time is your enemy with options. But the leverage you get on options is crazy. Because to try to afford this stock at $630 a share, you can't buy many shares unless you have a pretty large sum amount of money with adequate buying power. Okay, it's looking good thus far. See, now if this is the actual move down to the downside, I'm not going to partial yet because the move is just starting. If it's going to. So you can see on the flip to the 5 minute here, you can see that volume profile is dying down. Now it's starting to pick back up. So now what I want to see is this volume profile continue to pick up with red candles. Then I'll know for sure. That this is indeed going to move in my favor. It squeezed everybody out on the longs right here. At 613, there was definitely longs right there. Hoping not to get squeezed, they got squeezed. Now the question is, are we just going to come back into this range? Or are we going to move down? 5 minute candle here, you can see volume picked up. Next 5 minute candles coming in. I expect this volume on this next 5 minutes to increase as well. Don't want it to go against us though, so. R4 here, significant area of support on the 2 minute chart. Seems to really respect that, did right here. We're right back in the range. The 15 on spying Qs. Looks good to me. But this guy's pulling back. Tested 611, 610. You can see we squeezed through this level here. Maybe a buck or two down below it. Still didn't top this candle here. You'd imagine if we went down further, if time wasn't your enemy, this candle would be above it, right? Because we're below it here. So again, that's why options and time is your enemy. Seems like it would have been a good idea to partial there. We're just pulling right back into the range. Spine Qs look weak to me though. I think the spine Qs, depending if the buyer step in here soon, It's going to make a leg down. So 5 minute. Volume hasn't kicked in on this next candle. Just testing it now. Look at that volume, no volume. We're just waiting for volume to pick up in one direction or the other. Minute here. That closes in just a couple seconds. Nice little engulfing pattern there. That's nice for me, but the volume again. Program hasn't kicked in yet for buying or selling. Spine keys still look very much weak to me. "15-minute candle closed. Nice red candle, no volume, but it did close below this area of support, prior support, so now it's acting as resistance. So let's see, spine keys can make a leg down. We'll definitely make another leg down here. So this next couple of minutes here are pretty significant, I'd say. Spine keys testing the lows with a 1-minute candle, and it's a hammer sold off, bought up as of right now. These next couple minutes here, I think, are going to be pretty important on the spine cues. We'll pull up the spine cues. You can see it tested it, sold off. Now it's starting to squeeze up, so I imagine this is going to squeeze up right here too. squeezing up on me. I'm gonna take some profit. Still have one contract. We got filled at $18 from 11.27, so as of right now, we're up 660 on the day. Got a bit of a trend going right here.